Since October, Occupy St. Pete has had its share of internal problems, ranging from organizational issues to silly ideological pie fights. In talking with other Occupies in Florida and around the country, we have noticed we've all had the same problems. We think it would be helpful if representatives from each group can talk together about ways to solve those problems, because some of us have worked through issues that some of us have not yet, and that can be a big help.
Let's adopt House rules for the local GA wherever the regional GA meets. This will stop us from having to go through a lot of conniptions about process.
All right, if you want to get on stack, make sure Cicely sees you.
Mic check. I have facilitated regional and statewide GAs before. This is a great idea. We have lots of problems figuring out whose process to use.
Let's
do that.
Next proposal is from Kayla.
I would like to propose that we officially have solidarity.
That we officially have solidarity
With the Montreal protest.
All right, Jason is next.
And drive around Ybor, all of our material that we have,
And show all of our material that we have
to the people in Ybor on a Friday night, so we can get the word out there.
Next on the proposals is Kelsey, Sherry, and Deborah.
We would like to propose that the next regional GA be in St. Pete 2 weeks from now. And the next after that will be in Occupy Lakeland in a month from now. And then
Mic check. I want to suggest that people start working on non-protest ways to disrupt the RNC. There's a lot to be said. Showed up disguised as a consumer. And block up the lines. Make phone calls. And get in the way.
I would like to propose that we have a national call for solidarity. To shut down Bank Capital. Which has a horrible labor record. And has been shutting down companies. And selling off their assets. Leaving lots of people unemployed.
And I suggest,
If
you have any more time today,
that
you move down to the Hyatt Hotel, where there are 1,200 Democratic delegates, who should be aware of what you're doing.
I have flyers. To the resistrnc.org. It's an informational website. Organizing during the RNC. Thank you. Anyone else for General Stack? This is your chance to say whatever you want.
Mic check. Thanks to everyone for coming. I know this is a long way away. But But we can't wait to come to your occupation.
We can't wait to come to your
To come to St. Pete and protest Progress Energy. To come down to Sarasota and give those neighbors up in that little tower there a little help.
Sarasota.
There's issues in every city. That when we lend our people power, our force in numbers is so strong.